Sitefinity has a host of advanced features and capabilities designed and perfected to help content creators be highly productive and flexible without over-relying on IT. The ability to centrally manage reusable content is a key part of that flexible toolset. Shared content blocks don't just save time and effort, they put you in control of the visitor journey and their overall experience. Customize content to serve different purposes while sending out a cohesive and consistent message, whether you manage a single website or deliver content through multiple channels. We redesigned the Shared Content Blocks module with a new interface. You can work with all existing capabilities of the module that you're already familiar with. Content blocks display generic information, that is, not a predefined content type, and can be managed from a single place and be reused on different pages and templates. In the Content Blocks grid, you can see all the shared content blocks in use across your site. Content blocks can be sorted by time created, last modified, as well as alpha sorted. They can be filtered, too, by whether they're used on pages and templates, by language taxonomies, author, and date range. In the Shared In Pages column, you can see where a content block is used in both pages and page templates. Tags and categories can also be assigned in bulk from the grid. Just select some content items and hit the Assign Tags and Categories option in the bulk menu. All the selected tags and categories will be added to the listed content blocks, and they won't be duplicated if some of the content blocks had the selected taxonomy in advance. In the Action menu, you have more operations per content item, such as duplicating the item, managing permissions, revision history information, or deleting the item. You can create a content block via the Create a Content Block button in the top right corner of the grid. Fill out the title and content for the content block and, optionally, assign some tags and categories. When editing a content block, you get a spacious, rich text editor for superior content management experience. This is the same rich text editor found in all content modules. When editing a content block, you should have in mind that shared content blocks don't have a workflow. This means that whenever you edit a content block, the change is immediately applied to all pages and templates that use the content block. On the Edit screen, you can see whether the current content block is being used, so you know how many pages would be affected by your changes. If you click on the link with a number, a list with pages and templates will be shown with an option to preview the item. Also, there's a sidebar with all other content items to conveniently browse and navigate to. You can use the search bar to find the specific content block you need. If you're creating or editing a translation of a content block, you can compare translations side by side while editing the content. To display a content block on your website, you must use the content block widget on a page or page template. Via the widget's More menu, you can select Use Shared and pick from a list with all shared content blocks available. There's also a search option. You can also use the widget to create a content block from scratch and then share it via the Share button in the More menu of the widget only by populating a title. Once created, this content block can be managed from within the grid along with all the other available items. Thank you for watching.